This year, my daylilies developed a rusty color on the foliage along with thin white lines. How do I prevent this? And this is Teresa from DeSoto County, Mississippi. So what do you think about that?
So after looking at the photos she sent, that was a good photo.
Yeah, it was.
That's really pretty much the natural state of a daylily this time of year. It's senescing. So once daylilies are actually, while they're putting up their scapes, their flowers, they are robbing energy from the foliage, and they begin to actually start that process while they're flowering.
Okay.
And then when they finish flowering, that foliage is pretty much done. So you can actually cut all that off and start all over. So daylily growers, or even myself, I've cut all mine off, and I have new foliage coming out. So a lot of that is just natural senescing. The white line on there, where she mentions in the email, was leaf miner. And leaf miner really does very little damage. This is really more cosmetic, and I wouldn't worry about that. Now there is daylily rust, and it is very apparent. It's raised up, and you can rub it, and you can get that rusty color on your finger. Yes, absolutely, and it's very distinct. And if you have that, that's a whole other issue. But that's rare to have this far. That was not in that picture. And that's kind of rare to have that in Tennessee or beyond Tennessee. It blows in, or if you buy a daylily from the south, you can get it. It's not real common to have daylily rust here. But if you do have that, that's something you would want to consider taking control of, and there's great information online about that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so I will add that those pictures, yes, that is the natural state of the daylilies. And as they are going downhill, lots of times that foliage will contract some fungal pathogens. And so that particular one is called leaf streak. And but it's not worth controlling. I mean, because that foliage is going downhill. So, you know, if they were to do some research on that, and I just wanted them to know that, yes, that is a pathogen that does infect that leaf tissue, but it's just a natural part of
the decaying
that.
Just part of
process.
it. Right. So proper sanitation.
Just
would
clean
be
it up.
something?
Just clean it up. And dispose of that, and then you'll have a whole new set of foliage come back.
And I have some daylilies that do it more than others,
Sure.
right? I mean, so you know, some lose nearly every single bit of their.
And same with
foliage.
culture. You know, if one is struggling because of heat and drought, or the soil's not as good there, it's going to be more prone to that as well.